Hello everyone, today our topic is how to automate workflow updates with Pabbly Connect. So here my objective is to ensure proper workflow of production and order delivery. So for that I have set up some parameters and I have added all these details as a database in my Google Sheet. Now whenever we will deliver any order, then we have to fill all these parameters in Google Sheet. So here what we are going to do is that whenever we are going to add these details in my Google Sheet, then automatically I'm going to capture these details to send a message on Google Chat with my team. So for that what I need to do is I need to build a connection between Google Sheets and Google Chat. So building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. In Pabbly Connect, I have to use trigger and action. In trigger application, I'm going to use Google Sheets. In action application, I'm going to use Google Chat. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can improve workflow management and how we can automate workflow updates with Pabbly Connect. So I work in operations team in my company and I manage productions and delivery of all my orders. And for that I have created a database in Google Sheet where I'm keeping log of my workflow. So here this is my database, and in my Google Sheet I'm reporting all the production details, and now whenever we complete production of any order and that order gets delivered, then this whole workflow gets completed and I fill all these records in Google Sheet. Now what I want is that whenever my workflow gets completed, I update my production team, and I update my production team by sending a message automatically to my team on Google Chat. And for this, I need to create an automation to update my workflow. And for creating this automation, I need to first build a connection between Google Sheet and Google Chat. And for that, I need to use Pabbly Connect. And with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection between Google Sheets and Google Chat without any coding and programming skills. So how I can create this automation and how I can use Pabbly Connect? For that, I need to open a new tab and search for pabbly.com/connect. And this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Here we have two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then you just have to click on this sign up for free button, and it will take only 2 minutes of your time and you will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if you already have an account, you can just sign in and you will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I have to click here on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here this is the workflow section, and we can see all the workflows that we will create here. And this is the folder section. We can create new folder here and we can save any workflow in any particular folder that we want. Now here I want to create a new workflow. For that I have to click here on this create workflow button, and this window will pop up. Here I have to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to automate workflow updates with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and in this tab I will find all the folders that I have created in my Pabbly Connect account, and here I have this particular folder of operations, so I'm going to select this, and now I'm going to save this workflow in this particular folder, so I have to click on create. And it will take us to this most important window of our workflow. Here we have two boxes, trigger and action. So these are the two main principles on which our workflow works on. And trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action will just follow that. So we have to set up our trigger first, and here my trigger application is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to select Google Sheets here. And now I have to give a trigger event. So I'm going to open this tab, and new or updated spreadsheet row will be my trigger event. So I'm going to select this. And now I have to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. So for that I need to use this webhook URL, and this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Google Sheet and Pabbly Connect. And for connecting Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, I have to follow all these instructions. So first I'm going to copy this webhook URL. I will take you to my Google Sheet. So this is my Google Sheet, which is named as Order Production 2024-25, and here I'm keeping all the logs of my workflow. So here I have created this log of this particular order, which is for test industries. This is my order ID, and I have the quantity of 150 products. And here I have all these logs. So here these are the steps in my workflow, and here I have this last data entry column, which is column K. So this is my last column, and if my product gets delivered successfully, then I'm going to fill this column and my workflow will get complete. Now what I need to do is I need to connect this particular Google Sheet with Pabbly Connect, and for that what I need to do is I need to go to extensions, and I need this particular extension of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. And if we don't have this particular extension, then what we need to do is we need to go to add-ons, and now we need to open get add-ons, and it will take us to Google Workspace Marketplace. Here I'm going to search for our extension, which is Pabbly Connect Webhook. So I'm going to open that, and here this is our extension. So what we need to do is we need to install this particular extension, and I have already installed this. So I'm going to close this. I will go back to extensions, and this is my extension of Pabbly Connect Webhooks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this option of initial setup, and here I have these two options, webhook URL and trigger column. So first I have to give the webhook URL, and I'm going to paste that webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to paste that. So this is my webhook URL, and now I have to give the trigger column. So the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in my Google Sheet, I have my last data entry column, which is column K. So I'm going to type my column here, which will be column K, and this column is going to be my trigger column. And now whenever I'm going to fill any data in that particular column, then automatically the data of that whole row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now what I need to do is I need to click on submit, and here my setup is configured successfully. Now I'm going to close this, and now what I want is that whenever a new row will be added in my Google Sheet with the detail of my workflow, then automatically I want that row data should be sent to Pabbly Connect. So for that what I need to do is I need to go back to extensions, I need to go to Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and here I have to enable this option of send on event. So I'm going to enable this option. And now after enabling this option, what is going to happen is whenever I'm going to add details of a new order in a new row, then automatically the detail of that whole row will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So in my Google Sheet, I have this order, and I have successfully delivered this order. So I'm going to fill this column. So I have to open this drop down, and I'm going to click on yes. And here I have filled my trigger column. Now what should happen is that automatically the data of this whole row should be sent to Pabbly Connect. Now to check this, let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see we have received this response. So in this response, I have all these details, and these are the details of my workflow. And this is the name of my spreadsheet, which is order production 2024-2025. My trigger column is column K. And here I have the order ID, I have the quantity, which is 150, and I have the name, which is test industries. And these are all the steps of my workflow that got fulfilled. Now what I want to do is that whenever my order gets successfully delivered, then automatically I want to send the update by sending a message to my team on Google Chats. So in this, I have this column of order delivered, and here I have received this detail like yes. So here whenever I'm going to receive this detail of yes, then this will mean that I have successfully delivered my order, and I can send the update to my team. So before sending the message to my team, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a filter. So for that, I have to first set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab, and here I'm going to select filter by Pabbly, and I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and filter values will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, and I'm going to connect filter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect, and now I have these tabs of select label, filter type, and value. And here I have to create a filter, and with this filter, I'm only going to send the message to my team if my order is successfully delivered. So for that, I need to first select my label. So I'm going to open this tab. I'm going to open the response of Google Sheets. And in this, I have this label of order delivered. So I'm going to select this as my label. And now I have to select my filter type, and my filter type is going to be equal to, and here I have to give the value. So my value will be of yes. And here what is going to happen is that whenever in my label I'm going to receive the value of yes, then that will mean that my order is successfully delivered and my workflow can execute successfully. So here, whenever I'm going to receive this value in my label, then automatically this filter will work, and I'm going to get the status of success, and my condition will be true. Now what I need to do is I need to click on save and send test request button. And here we can see my status is of success and my condition is true. So this means that my order is successfully delivered. Now what I need to do is I need to send an update to my production team that we have successfully delivered our order, and I have to send all the details of the workflow that I have set as a parameter. So for that, I have to add my last actions tab, and here my action application is going to be Google Chat. So I'm going to select this Google Chat Hangout, and now I have to give an action event. So I'm going to open this tab, and create message will be my action event. So I'm going to select this, And now I'm going to connect Google Chat with Pabbly Connect. So I'll click here on connect. And now I have these two tabs. And first I need the chat webhook URL. And with this chat webhook URL, I'm going to connect Google Chat space with Pabbly Connect. And then I have to give the message that I want to send to my team on Google Chat. So first I need to get the webhook URL, and for that I have to take you to my Google Chat space. And here I'm going to use this particular space of production team. So I'm going to open this drop down. And now I have this option of apps and integration. So I'm going to go there. And here I have this option of webhooks. So here I have to add my webhook. So I'm going to click here on this add webhook button. And here I have to first give the name to my webhook. So my webhook name is going to be of test. And now I have to give the avatar URL. So if you have any avatar URL, then you can give that here. But if you don't have any URL or you don't know how to get this avatar URL, for that you have to go back to Pabbly Connect and you need to open this hyperlink of learn more. And in this hyperlink, you will find all the instruction of how you can connect Google Chat with Pabbly Connect. And in this, I have this tab of avatar URL, and this is my avatar URL. So I'm going to copy this. I will go back to Google Chat and I'm going to paste that in this tab of avatar URL. And now I have to click on save. So I have successfully added my webhook, and now what I need to do is I need to get the webhook URL of this particular webhook. So I have to click on this three dot button and I'm going to copy this link. Now we'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste that link here. So this is my webhook URL, and now what I need to do is I need to give the message that I want to send to my team. So I'm going to type my message here. So this is going to be my message which says, "Hey team, just wanted to drop a quick note to say a massive congratulations on delivering the order flawlessly. Your hard work and dedication are truly appreciated. Let's keep up the great work and continue to exceed expectations, and here are the details of the order." So here I'm going to give the details like name, order ID, quantity, procurement of materials, production planning, manufacturing, testing and quality assurance, packaging and labeling, warehouse and inventory management, order fulfillment and shipping, order delivered. And these are all the parameters that I have set in my workflow. So I have to fill all these details. Now here I have received all these details as my response from Google Sheet, where I have created the data of my workflow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to map all these details here, and I'm going to use all those details of the response of my Google Sheet. So what I need to do is I need to use mapping here. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps, and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping, what I need to do is I need to give a space first. I'm going to open the response of Google Sheets, and here I need the name of my order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for my order name in this response. So this is the name of my order. So I'm going to map this. Now I have to give the order ID. So I'm going to click here. I will give a space. I'm going to open the response of Google Sheets, and I'm going to search for the order ID. So this is the order ID. So I'm going to map this. Similarly, I'm going to map the quantity. I'm going to open this response of Google Sheets, and this is the quantity. So I'm going to map this. And now I'm going to map all these details like this. And here I have mapped all these details. Now what is going to happen is, as I have mapped all these details, I have made these details dynamic. And whenever I'm going to receive a new response from Google Sheet for a new order, then automatically all these details are going to get replaced, and I'm going to receive new details in real time. So here I have filled all the required details. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And here we can see I have received the response. So this is a positive response, and this means that I have sent this message automatically to my team on Google Chat. Now to check this, let me take you to Google Chat, where I have the space of my team. So I'm going to go there. I'm going to go back. And here this is the space of production team. And here we can see that I have sent this message automatically to my team. So this is the message which says, "Hey team, just wanted to drop a quick note to say a massive congratulations on delivering the order flawlessly. Your hard work and dedication are truly appreciated. Let's keep up with great work and continue to exceed expectations." And here are the details of the order. So the name of my order is Test Industries. This is the order ID, and I have the quantity of 150 products. So here I have successfully delivered this order, and here we can see I have all these details that I have received as a response from my Google Sheet, where I have kept all the records of my workflow. So as I have successfully delivered that order, I have automatically sent this update to my team on Google Chat. So here my connection between Google Sheet and Google Chat is working successfully, And here I have created this automation for updating my workflow. Now to check this in real time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my Google Sheet. And here I'm going to add new details of a workflow for a new order. So I'm going to fill details of a new order in a new row. And here we can see I have filled this detail. So the name of my order is from Green Go Industries. This is the order ID. I have the quantity of 250 products. And I have filled all these workflow details and I have successfully delivered my order. So here I have kept my record and I have filled all the record details. Now what should happen is, as I have filled all my record details here, a message should be sent to update my team on Google Chat. So to check whether we have sent this message on Google Chats or not, let's go back to Google Chat. And here we can see I have sent this message automatically on Google Chat. And here this is the same message. And here we have all the details of my order, like the name, which is Green Go Industries. I have the order ID and the quantity, which is of 250 products. And I have all these details of my workflow, which I have fulfilled by successfully delivering my order. So here I have successfully created this automation to update my workflow. And here my connection between Google Sheets and Google Chat is working successfully. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect. And here we have successfully created this automation and connection between Google Sheets and Google Chat in such a way that whenever we are successfully delivering an order and we are completing all my workflow steps, then automatically we are going to send a message to update our team on Google Chat. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger and my trigger application was Google Sheets and my trigger event was new or updated spreadsheet row. Then I have set up my action steps and first I have used filter by Pabbly whether we are successfully delivering our order or not. And in the last I have used Google Chat as my action application and my action event was create message. So this is how I have successfully created this workflow, and you can also create this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.